Welcome back. If you haven't done so, please hit the sub button. We're just heading out on a planned 4-day mission, chasing hopefully big stags, potentially good chamois, and there's a small chance of seeing some tahr as well. We're right on the edge of a tahr area. Yeah, just hoping to get something big. We come in here a couple of years back. There's a video there. If you go pre-raw, about 2 years back, we've seen a nice 10 pointer. Hopefully he's still alive, and he's got those extra couple of points and the extra 10 inches. He needs to be something special. Yeah, 7:30 in the morning, we left main road, heading all the way to the head basin. Be a big day. What do you think, Matthew?
Big day.
Big day.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a biggie. There he is. Stag. Didn't see as bigger antlers on that load.
Number 2.
Coming through that. Freaking antlers on that. It's time. It's about 2 o'clock. Just stopped for a feed for a good hour or so. Spent about 5 hours on the feet so far. Not setting any record speeds, but we are putting one foot in front of the other. Probably halfway, at least, hopefully. Hard to remember. I just remember it being a big day of walking. Yeah, morale could be higher, seeing 5 loads of deer come out of the valley you're about to go deer hunting is generally not ideal. Probably 20 minutes from actually getting out of the scorgy stuff, and here we have a nice promising young stag. Alright, end of day 1. Day started off in the worst type of fashion, with loads of deer swinging down the valley, but despite that we're actually doing alright. We've seen around about a dozen deer, half a dozen chamois, and 2 quite reasonable looking stags, so we need to get a bit of a points count on those tomorrow. But yeah, it's certainly looking quite promising that there's a shooter there. Big wide antlers. Hopefully I'll get a bit of footage for you tomorrow. We're just sleeping under rock bib. Matthew's just having a hot chocolate there, and we're just about to hit the sack. It's been a big day. Probably I reckon around about 10 hours of walking over the course of the day. Early morning, day 2. The coffees are on the go. Day break's probably 15-20 minutes away, and I guess really the first thing we want to do is try and get a really good look at these stags, see what we're dealing with, try and get a point count on them. Alright, we're seeing a few animals, but not getting a decent look at these stags. They sort of seen them heading towards the bush line, absolute first light. 2 stags, I think 2 different ones than what we saw last night, not the big ones. Certainly quite cunning, so we'll have to come up with a plan to get a better look at those. Seen a few chamois. We've seen 3 chamois as well. It's a beautiful morning. Not doing a lot this morning, just glassing really, drying out some boots and socks, and we're just waiting for the sun So I'll hit the chamois so I can have a decent look at him on this face. And once we're done that, we'll make a plan from there. Right, we'll just come along the hill a little bit further and have a look at the sham over here. Ish. Don't think he's a record beater, so we'll leave him be, maybe have a closer look tomorrow or the next day. So we're just going to have a feed and coffee, and I'm going to walk up the creek, and we're going to get on a wee terrace just about here somewhere, and a deer on this terrace. We are making pretty good progress here, probably above where we've seen the stags. We're just going to start sidling around. I'll be keeping noise to a minimum once we get out of this creek. So yeah, hopefully the next thing you see is a big stag on the video. Here. Beautiful couple of young stags there. One real promising one. All three bottom tines. Just only got the two at the top, and he looks a wee bit young. Don't think it's the same stag we seen the first night. Pretty sure there's a bigger one there. Or bigger too. Just hope they show themselves really. That's all we can do. Don't shoot that. Hope the choppers don't shoot that. What a waste. Somewhat successful afternoon hunting. We got to have a closer look at our stags. We sort of come to the conclusion that those two stags are the same ones we saw last night, but the low light and the angle from the back had us fooled that we were chasing some 40-incher type material, and yeah, not really the case. One missing a lot of point, one really nice up and comer, just needs a wee bit more on the top, and it'll be probably ripper next year even. So hopefully it survives the chopper boys, and yeah, as per usual, I say hopefully we'll catch up with them in a year or two, which never seems to happen. Okay, early morning, day 3. We're just making our way up valley. We're going to put a bit more effort into the true right of the valley today, hopefully find a chamois. Yeah, maybe head right up over the top and have a wee look in the next catchment if we don't get distracted. Seen a couple of hinds and fawns right beside camp this morning. Looking at some mob chamois up here. Matt's up behind us here on the fence. He's seen 4 deer up there as well, but just hinds and young ones. So still a few kicking around. It's a good start to the day. Light's not fantastic, but good wee mob sham. Nothing there seems to have fantastic horns. Alright, quick update. Seen a chamois sort of up here, which we suspect's a buck, but it's looking about just over 9 mark, not quite what we're after. Just up on that ridge, there's a couple of animals which maybe bucks, but we'll have a closer look at them when we get through there. At least 3 or 4 nannies here, and there's a heap of nannies up in here, and it's sort of sided into there. Could be 15-ish. And we're just going to go find another spot, have a coffee, and try and find a big buck. I'm underneath this bluff system here. I've seen a bull, and don't know if he's a shooter, but I could definitely see horn, so that'll definitely be worth a closer look. Pretty cool seeing all 3 species in the one trip, or even in the one day. Seems better. Alright, we're on the move. At midday we've seen a good number of animals this morning, just nothing big. Yeah, we're just going to head up closer to this pass here, have a bit more of a look around, and maybe get a closer look at that bull Tahr seen earlier. Kind of hard in the summer coat to really make out what's going on. Looked okay. Could see horn. Alright, here we have the bull Tahr. I believe it's the same one we spotted earlier. Debating whether we shoot it or not. It's only got 1 horn, but the horn it does have is quite long. It would be nice if he had a mate with 2 horns. What do you reckon, Matt?
Pretty cool, eh?
Real cool.
See the pink tinge in the eye.
I won't get much better than that. So we're on the move again. We're going to carry on up valley. The bull we're going to leave for the moment. We're just in case there's something else in this head basin here. Don't want to disturb it. Maybe on the way back down, if we can't find anything better, we might have a shot at him. We'll just see. So we're going to go up over the pass there just for a look, just to say we've done it really. Right, we just come over that pass. Pass it through on the other side. Whew. Just deep enough, I can tell you. I'm puffed. Don't know if I need to be doing that. Oh guys, I've just had a f***ing disaster. Absolute shocker. Put my pack down here and it's just slid off the snow tussock and just rolled all the way down to here. Spotting scope in there. Frick.
How's that, Luke? Did you feel like you needed that exercise? No problem finding it? That's good.
Alright, we're going to pull the pin a wee bit early on this side. Got a fair way to go. back to camp. I've seen a couple of chamois. There was what I suspect is a little buck just on this point, and there was a nanny and a kid down here.
Saw 3 different species today.
Yeah, we took a couple of boxes. We seen all 3 main South Island species and ticked off another pass, which is quite good. Right, we're into day 4. This is what the forecast is for. Rain. We're certainly going to head down valley. Possibly get out today. A bit of luck. Setting off in less than favourable conditions, which is forecast to get a whole lot worse as the day goes on. Yeah, there's not really much to do other than put one foot in front of the other, and I'm sure we'll get there. Alright, we're just in the start of the gorge. River's already rising a little bit. So this river was a trickle on our way up, and now it's too dangerous to even cross down there. We're going to have to go up a bit higher, find a safer spot, get across it. No big deal, but better safe than sorry. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's still hosing down. Taking us a bit longer to get down than we thought, with a few side streams carrying a heck of a lot of water. We've decided it's a bit too dangerous to cross this river at the moment, so luckily there's a hut just downstream here. We also are carrying tents and things like that, so we do have a plan C if plan B doesn't come right. But we're gonna head down the hut. We can stay on this side of the river. It's pretty hard going on this side of the river, so it might take a couple extra hours, but I think we're both looking forward to a dry space. I'll show you the river. It's probably doesn't look that bad on the camera, but she's hissing and it's beating up. These are the side streams that weren't even flowing on the way in. So we've made the hut and the weather's come good. You wouldn't believe it was absolutely hosing down an hour or so ago. Had a feed, coffees, even some chocolate pudding. Drying some gear out, and we're just gonna play it safe, and it's getting a bit later in the day now. I think we're pushing it for time, so we'll start the hut tonight. So just at the river crossing, it's a pretty gentle trickle now. It's amazing how fast it goes down, and amazing how fast it went up. Wouldn't have said the rain was particularly heavy yesterday, but it must have been hosing down in the headwaters, because things were, I don't even know what you would call it, teeming.
Yeah.
Absolutely teeming. Good trip, beautiful country. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to hit the sub button